Yo, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I'm here once again to give you a RWBY reaction. This time, Volume 6, Chapter 7. That's halfway through the volume. My God, has it been that long already? God, this is going by fast. Not too fast, but it's going to feel that way by the end. I'll probably be saying, my God, this went by fast. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, hindsight is 20/20 and all that. But yes, this is the most recent chapter. It's titled The Grim Reaper, which, wow. Okay. You know, it's funny. I've read a lot of fan fiction, RWBY fan fiction. I've gotten a lot of that. I mean, read a lot of fan fiction in general, but I've gotten some RWBY stuff. Looked at some RWBY stuff, and I gotta tell you, a lot of people have referred to her as a Reaper. I mean, what with her cloak and scythe, it's no wonder. But the Grimm part of that, well, obviously, I don't know. But I have a bad feeling about this. Even though the last chapter was pretty good, it, again, was my favorite of the volume so far. But the fact is, I have no idea where we're going to go with this next. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm very excited as usual. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? This is, again, Volume 6, Chapter 7, The Grim Reaper. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. Alright. It's very quiet. Oh wait, there's some sound. Super quiet though. A gate? This looks like, oh, I guess this is the vault. What is that sound? Is that like a flashback sound from the clinging of Raven
now
and
you understand.
Oh. See? Neo! This was the character. Oh. Well, that's what the sound was.
It's the only way that Salem... It's the only way we can accomplish our goal.
Or it's the only way Salem's gonna welcome you back in with open arms.
You're not the only one who wants RWBY dead. But unfortunately, Salem does not feel the same way. I've been instructed not to kill her. But you have no such orders. You can do as you please. Help me get to Atlas. Help me find her. And the rest...
I wonder if this whole episode, because this one's kind of short, so I wonder if it's going to be just the alliance between these two. Man, Neo is short. I mean, I was just saying the chapter's short too, but Neo is really short. I wonder, I guess it's not going to focus just on those two if we're transitioning. Yeah, I figured, because, oh, rickety rope bridge. Man, figures we would see one of those, and wow, those mountains look good. Like, really good. It's kind of like very Japanese, in my opinion, like the kind of mountains. And who is this? It's definitely not someone we've met, or at least I don't think it's someone we've met before. Those do not look like any sort of familiar shoes or cloak or dress. Oh, is this the Grim Reaper? Not what I expected, but you know what? You never know. Oh, it is the Grim Reaper. And someone else who actually uses a scythe. Wow, I did not expect that, and wow, that is a big Nevermore. I mean, we've seen big Nevermore. Oh! That's a young Maria! Holy crud, I didn't think we were gonna see her! She was this Grim Reaper character. She was, I mean, we knew she was a huntress. I gotta think, or at least I figured she was, and we got confirmation last chapter, but holy crud! Maria was a stone cold badass, taking down, look at that. We had the entirety of Team RWBY to take down a Nevermore. She did it by herself. Oh, well, okay, maybe not entirely by herself. Like, because she clearly is a little bit cocky, fair enough. Still, this is awesome. Oh, and although she relied maybe a little too much strongly. Oh, so the turning to the turning to stone thing really is okay. Now that's interesting because that's not what happened with RWBY did to Kevin, aka the giant Grimm dragon. He just kind of turned to stone. He didn't crumble, but then again, he also didn't fall either. I wonder, who we got? Oh, are these bandits? These look like bandits. I'm gonna be honest, I'm loving this. Whole flat.
Afraid it comes with a price, though, love.
What's with the Cockney accent? I mean, that does. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that accent sounds pretty Cockney. It could just be British, but it sounds Cockney to me. I don't.
You're the Grim Reaper.
What the?
And these are the last 60 seconds of your life.
Yeah, nice try, hun. Okay, was that your aura? I think it was her aura. I do like the personality we're getting from this character. She even looks kind of British with the clothing design and everything. I like this. These guys are definitely bandits. Also, now here's a question. Now, clearly the scales are her natural flawless feature. Did she carve her teeth into being sharp? Or at least I think so. Oh! I just realized something. I thought the sword choice was interesting. She's the crocodile from Peter Pan. Of course, ticking clock, green, the features of the faunus. I did not. That is cool. Also, this fight is awesome. That just kind of occurred to me. But yeah, she's apparently. Okay, see, this is interesting. So far.
It was a close call. I'll give you that.
Oh, that's how she lost her eyes.
You know, the only reason my master wants you dead is because of your eyes. As soon as you ain't got them no more, you might be able to convince me to spare your life. Well, I respect that. A fighter to the end.
Oh, okay, so she got her.
But I wasn't. I went into hiding soon after.
I can't believe it. You're the Grim Reaper. You were a legend. And then you disappeared.
How exactly does a legend just disappear?
You never used your name. Never showed your face. Lots of us thought you were just laying low. Eventually we came to accept that you were probably dead. But the stories about you... I based my weapon off of yours. I wanted to be as good as the Grim Reaper.
Well, I'm nothing but a disappointment, so you're well on your way.
How can you say that?
Child, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end. But after I lost my eyes, I only ever looked after myself. Even after my surgery, I was too afraid to fight. Afraid someone would find me again. Finish what the others started. You shouldn't aspire to be like me. Especially when some of you are clearly stronger already. It's comforting seeing that your generation seems up to the task of inheriting this world. I'm just sorry I didn't do more to leave it in better shape.
Well, maybe you can do something now. Teach me to use my powers the way you did. It's Sean! Huh?
Oh, okay.
How?
Hello?
Ruby! Oh, thanks!
Good, good.
I've been checking my scroll for your signal since we made it to the city.
The city? Huh? Wait.
They made it! They actually made it! I wasn't 100% sure whether they'd even make it to Argus, let alone Atlas. At least not this volume, but thank heavens they actually managed to do it. It's good. And look! No more snow. Okay, if there was ever a time to say this little light over the rainbow or whatever. Oh, nice! Good to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Argus.
Oh man, and it only took 7 chapters. That was pretty good, all things considered. I didn't think so. Oh, I get it. She got a nice garage for Bumblebee. Oh man, that was insane. I honestly can't believe that they've made it.
Oh, come here!
Are you all okay? We were so worried.
It's been kind of a crazy trip.
That's right. You know, honestly, I completely, man, it's been so long since I've seen Nora that it took me a second to realize that we hadn't seen Nora in a while. That reaction, though. Oh, wow, those two are very happy to see each other, aren't they? That's gonna help the Lancaster shippers, including myself.
I promised, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. It's good to see you.
Yeah, but there's some stuff Yeah, kind of a lot has happened, and there's some stuff you guys need.
It's actually one of the largest non-capital cities in all of Remnant.
No way! Oh, wait, wouldn't it be hard to settle something this big away from the main kingdom?
Yeah, that's true. It is pretty big.
Until Mantle showed up.
Wow.
Early settlement attempts by Mistral didn't go well, but colonists from Mantle were able to help them brave the cold climate in return for goods that Solitas couldn't provide.
Oh,
The two nations
cool.
work together to
Tryst
create
in
a
the
hybrid
mist.
city.
Nice.
While it still falls under Mistral domain, Atlas keeps a military presence here to help keep the people safe and to keep trade between the two nations steady.
Well, until recently.
Yeah, with you know, Atlas taking Mantle's place, that
probably start looking for a ship.
So, where have you guys been staying?
There you are!
Is that...
Hey, Saf.
I can't believe I'm meeting your sister! I have so many questions. Oh, I can give you the rundown later.
Will you guys knock it off?
What? I love telling stories about my baby brother.
I am not a baby! That is a baby.
An adorable baby, although he's very grumpy. Oh my god!
So...
Oh my god, that look.
You're the only Ark living here?
Yep, moved the second I could. Jean and I are the only two living away from home. I guess he just wanted to be like his big sis. Aw, you didn't deny it. Everyone, this is my wife, Terracotta.
Nice to meet you.
Why, hello there.
Nice!
Wow,
We finally got
Terracotta,
another
you weren't
canon.
kidding.
Hun, could I get some help,
Yeah.
please?
And you're sure it's alright if we
Also,
stay with you?
nice, they have a kid.
Of course. We're happy to have
That means
something
Jean's an
like
uncle. That's
owe us
awesome.
so
Also,
much.
I never
People
thought
like
we were
us
going to meet
say
another
it's the
member of
least
the
we can
Ark
do.
family.
Especially for such an elite huntsman like yourself. Although I will say I was surprised to learn you had students helping you. Is that even legal?
Of course. Think of it as an extended training mission. Trust me, I was a professor. Even went to the same academy as them. And let me tell you, these kids are way better than we were at their age. Well, not better than me, specifically, but a lot of students.
Shut up there, Stude!
I love that. That whole bit was great. I love it. Everything about this is fantastic.
Excuse me.
This is making me very happy. What is that? What is
Is everything okay?
work?
Yeah,
She
it
must
will
work
be.
a lot.
Tara's a technician for the town's relay tower. Unfortunately, the military's radar system is also housed there. Guess what's been on the fritz lately and who's getting falsely blamed?
That,
So, what's your plan for tomorrow? Well, we're trying to make our way to Atlas. We'll probably start with the military base.
So, we kind of already tried that, and it didn't go super great.
Come on, it couldn't be that bad.
that transition was great. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's the end? I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of like it, but at the same time, wow. All right, fine. Also, I mean, I guess they can't even get into the base. Figures. Nothing can ever be easy. Nothing can ever be easy. Yeah, look at... She's definitely... I'm looking at the credits now. This character is definitely the crocodile. I mean, come on. you know, clock, the green, the scales, the swords. She's the crocodile. I love it. I love that they based a character on the crocodile from Peter Pan. Peter Pan is one of my favorite stories ever. I remember reading it back in high school. It's great. I love it. I love all of that. All right, so let's talk about the chapter, because there's a lot to go, I think. Well, we've got, you know, Cinder, who apparently explained things to Neo, so okay. Also, only Cinder, you think you can double-cross Salem? Do you really think you can double-cross Salem? Nah, honey, nah. You are gonna get so whipped. I mean, granted, Salem wants you to bring her, you know, Salem wants you to bring this girl to her, and she is not going to be happy if you try and kill her. And even if you fail, which you're definitely obviously going to do because you're not going to succeed in killing Ruby Rose, the simple fact is Salem's probably going to know because she already knows you're alive. So the idea that she won't know that you're somehow going to try and kill Ruby by using Neo as a proxy, yeah, okay, sure. Good luck with that. Also, I'm very curious about where this storyline with Neo and Cinder is going to go. I am very excited about it, very curious. Also, Neo is short, like really, I mean, I don't know, she might still be taller than me. I'm 5'4". Yeah, I know, you can't tell because I'm sitting. I am really short. I'm 5'4". I'm only an inch shorter than Daniel Radcliffe. But outside of that, we got a little bit more about Maria, how, yeah, like, looking at the way she fought, she was good. I'm not gonna lie, she was obviously good. Even if she didn't kill it just by pure skill alone, she brought down that giant Nevermore by herself, something that we only ever saw Team RWBY and even larger number of students do together. So obviously she was badass. Then she had multiple scythes. She was called the Grim Reaper. Well, and now I'm half convinced. I mean, apparently she's got silver eyes and a hood. What is it with people with silver eyes wearing hoods? Ruby, Maria, Summer, they all have silver eyes and wear hoods. What is up with that? Regardless, and apparently, ironically, you know, apparently Crow based his weapon around her scythe ability. And she was good, but she got sloppy or got unlucky, who knows? She fought against a small group of fighters. According to...
It was a close call. I'll give you that. You know, the only reason my master wants you dead is because of your eyes.
Someone wanted her dead because of her eyes. The question is, was the crocodile, because I'm going to keep calling her that, working for Salem? It's very likely she wanted people to eliminate those with the silver eyes because they were a threat, and Maria was. Also, I can't get over the fact that and it took me a second. Like, this is the fastest, and the only reason I was able to know that it was the crocodile, because it clearly is that I am that familiar with the story of Peter Pan, and a clock motif, the green, the fact that she's a faunus who seems to have scales and sharp old teeth and those pirate-like swords. She's the crocodile. And apparently Maria took her head off, or at least that's the implication after, of course, Maria lost her eyes. I have to wonder how she's good, but I have to wonder how she got out of that, like how she got anywhere, like to get to the surgery to get her, to get her mechanical eyes, if she apparently got her, like how did I'm just saying, but then again, that's probably just that's nitpicking, and that's nothing. But then we finally made it to Argus. I gotta tell you, you might have noticed it took me a second, like, why is Nora doing that with Oscar? And it's like, oh, that's right, I completely forgot. They haven't seen each other in a couple episodes. Like, it completely, it took me a second to realize, oh wait, that's Nora. We haven't seen her in a while. Like, my fault completely. Regardless, it's cool. It's really cool. Also, I'm glad. And then we got the design of the city, which seems to be a strange combination of British San Francisco. At least that's my interpretation of the place, but that's what it looks like to me, personally. Regardless, and not only that, but there aren't a lot of people on the street in the city. It's one of the largest cities outside of it, but I think that the reason for that is probably because of everything that happened, maybe recently, because it was thanks to Mantle, but I guess maybe Atlas continued helping them out until these recent events, and Ironwood decided it would be a good idea to pull all of his people out, because, well, most of his people out, because apparently there are enough people there to lock these individuals out of the base. Because, they want to get help, they want to get to Atlas, they need to meet with Ironwood, the works. And outside of that, there's just meeting one of Jean's sisters. I never thought we were going to meet one of his sisters. No, obviously not never. Okay, that's a dumb question, but I honestly didn't think we were going to meet them that soon. You know what? Maybe there was a part of me that genuinely didn't think we were going to meet them, but we did. Not only that, she's gay, which I know it's not super important, but I do like that they're showing another member, like another person who is gay and who has a wife and who has a child, and he's adorable, and yeah, and that reaction from Ruby and Weiss was très magnifique. Like, again, I love it. And then, of course, we get that little picture of Jean with all his sisters, and he's on the couch holding a sign that says, "Help." Oh my God, that poor boy. Like, seriously, I have enough trouble with one sister. How does he handle 7? Although, apparently, his older sisters, I could see that. Yeah, so older siblings could be, we could be a bit of a pain, too. I got a younger sister, so yeah, I get it. But still, it was nice seeing that. And apparently, her wife's an engineer, and she's been trying to help with the relay tower, which makes sense, what with, communication being kind of on the fritz, obviously. Although I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of sabotage was occurring that was causing the relay tower to be continuously on the fritz, but we'll see if that's actually the case. Outside of that, I think it's very, very interesting that they're having trouble just getting into the base. Makes sense. And of course, there's everything that they have to tell, that the teams have to tell, the rest of Juniper. They have to tell Jean and Nora and Ren everything they learned, because, yeah, those are kind of important details. And I think that, honestly, Oscar probably needed that affection. Speaking of which, speaking of Oscar, when are we ever going to see Oz again? When is he coming back? Because we have not seen him. And I can't imagine we're not going to see him for the rest of the volume. He's definitely going to come back. Maybe next chapter or anywhere in the next 7 chapters. He's got to come back at some point. Then there's the fact that, in my opinion, we're probably not going to reach Argus. No, they reached Argus. Yeah, no, they reached Argus in this very chapter. I don't think they're going to reach Atlas until the end of this volume, if at all. And my reasoning for this is simply put that, it took us a while just to get to Haven. We had to travel across Anima. So, yeah, there's no way they're going to get to Salitas and then Atlas that quickly. They gotta get, it's gonna take a little bit. So, before that happens, I do appreciate everything else. This was a good chapter. I didn't like it as quite, I don't know, maybe I liked it. I don't know. This one was really good too, honestly. So I'm not sure if I like this one more or better than last week. But this one was really good, and I really liked it. And, a lot of stuff's gonna happen. Maybe Maria will train Ruby. I don't know if we'll ever see any of the other arcs. I like that the only other arc who's away from home is this one. I think, what was her name? Saffron something? I don't know. Also, I don't think she's aware, probably because of communication, probably because of all, and she doesn't seem to know that Jean ran away, or at least that's, what was implied from so long ago. Regardless, this chapter was more than entertaining enough. I was very happy with it. I hope you all were very happy with it as well. And I hope that you all enjoyed this reaction and discussion and whatnot. Please, if you feel so inclined, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I would be very happy if you came back for more. Thank you, and good night.